Hey everyone, Eezore here with a new series I'm going to be doing called Eechieve. Now what is Achieve? Well, Achieve stands for Eezore's Extraordinary Challenge Help Instructions Explained very easily. Basically it's a review video with heavy influence from both myself and Achievements. What I'm going to be doing for this series is twofold. First fold is to review a game that I've attained all the achievements for. For example, I have recently attained all achievements for Resident Evil 4 for Xbox One, so that'll be the first game up for this format. Second fold is going to be the meat and spuds of the conversation we're having. Wait, are we really having a conversation? Or is it just me speaking into a microphone while your ear holes are assaulted by my deep, soothing voice? I'm going with conversation. If you're going to be choosing the assault option, the safe word is grapefruit. The second part, it will consist of the achievements for Xbox 360 and or achievements for Xbox One. I'm an avid achievement hunter and will be explaining the potential pitfalls of them in this part. It will let you know the difficulty level of the whole list. Now that you have a general idea as to how this concept is going to happen on paper, vocal cords, I guess you just have an idea, I hope. Let's begin.
Resident Evil 4.
This game is a classic. It's typically referred to as one of the greatest games of all time. It's a third-person shooter of sorts, and it completely revamped Resident Evil from the horror and survival genre to the action shooter and horror section. It's on the top of many people's list as one of the best games of all time, and rightly so. Controls are tight, action is paced just right, difficulty scales perfectly. The story is the only thing a bit thin, but then again it is a Capcom game, which means it tries a little too hard. The game itself isn't all that difficult, or long for that matter. It can be beaten first time through in about 12 to 16 hours. It has some replayability. You get infinite ammo guns, you get to keep all your upgrades from previous playthroughs, and a couple other fun things. It's not that difficult as far as dying. If you die, you can just keep redoing the same room over and over, because the only penalty is it adds 1 to your retry count, which really isn't all that big of a deal. The only bad part of this game is the boss fight with Krauser. He sucks, like hard. You also have to fight a boss earlier in that part of the level as well, and it just really is not fun. Now, Resident Evil 4 originally released on the GameCube and has been ported a few too many times to my liking. Came over to Xbox 360 in 2011 and to the Xbox One in 2016. These ports, we finally have achievements, and there isn't much to them. Keep in mind this wasn't released when any kind of achievements or trophies existed, just people's own personal goals of what had to be done. So the achievement list is a bit lackluster. First off, only 12 total achievements to this list, and 8 of them are story-related and unmissable. You do have a missable achievement called Don't Rock the Boat, but it's easy enough to get and early enough that it's not too much of a hassle. Check the upper right for a link to my video guide on that one. Now with the next achievement, you'll have to beat the game once to unlock its prerequisite. You need to beat the side story called Separate Ways, which only takes about 3 to 4 hours to do real quick. You basically play as Ada the whole time, and the final boss is a giant pain, but besides that, it's really not so bad. You can't upgrade your weapons, which is kind of a pain, I guess, too. More so because that's one of the highlights of the game. With the side story beat, you'll have unlocked all of the costumes. Pro tip, when you start your professional playthrough, choose option 2 for costumes. Ashley gets a sweet set of armor, which makes her invulnerable to all damage. You could do without it if you want more of a challenge, but the armor makes it a lot less annoying overall. Besides the enemies hitting harder and taking more damage, it's the same general game overall. The only achievement which can be really annoying is the What Are They Worth achievement. This requires you to get all of the bottle caps in the game. The only way to get them is at shooting galleries. You have to get 3,000 points at each one. There are 4. 6 times. You do this by hitting targets, 50 for body, 100 for headshots, 200 for female headshots, and if you hit 5 targets in a row, you get a Salazar head to appear in the background. He's worth 500. Get him always. Always. So you need to do this 24 times total. Once you have it memorized, it's not so bad. But then after you went 4 times, you get a new set of targets to memorize. So let me clarify. You need to get the set number of points on 4 different levels, and after getting it 4 times on each one, you get harder versions of those levels. So basically, you have to memorize 8 shooting galleries to get this achievement. See the annoying part? Now you can choose either a preset loadout for sniping or for rapid firing. Each of these have 2 guns, pistol and sniper for one, TMP and shotgun for the other, as well as a grenade. I always go with sniping just for the pistol and the sniper for Salazar. Pro tip, take your time and get those Salazars to show up. There are 25 targets per round, so that means you can get 5 Salazar targets per round. That is 2,500 points, which is pretty much what you need. So yeah, practice, 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 because it takes a while to get them all done. About 4 to 5 hours. Not really any tips for 100% completion. Just play the game. Once you beat the main story in Separate Ways, your professional run-through will be a breeze. You can go for the bottle caps on either playthrough, but you do get money for doing it, so I recommend the professional run. Other than the annoying bottle caps and missable achievement, there's no other hiccups to it. That all said, I'd say everyone can achieve 100%, so get it done. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I'm planning on doing more in the future. I just don't know on what or when. If you have a game you'd like me to get all the achievements for, leave a comment down below, and I'll see what I can do. If you have anything else to say about the review, please leave that below as well. Working on getting these better and better, so feedback works great. If you like these kind of videos or tips and tricks on random games and guides for random achievements, consider subscribing. With that all said, I've been Eezore, and this has been Eechieve.
Son, I had a good emerald too. I think I took a seat. Talk about a crime boss.